days now. Wonder if Tlasoli has finished making the Blaze Gem inscription. Since Nechka's birthday is around the corner, let's go to the tribe and buy some things, and then pay the family a visit.
Shilonin, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if...
the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Ignal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is...
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than you?
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you...
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonin!
Oh, traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues? Oh, good. It was also There are still a lot...
Huh?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spear.
Oh, well, that definitely would...
I found the Shilonin. Thanks a lot. By the way,
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it to...
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Oh, yeah, I make these myself, and it's a lot of work.
Great! We have...
Well, still, I won't be giving... The book is not what you call...
Children her age love fair... Huh. Wait. What did I bring her again?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to...
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the Blaze Gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave... After all, that inscription will never wear out. And it's easy to carry.
No. I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future. Even though this Blaze Gem inscription... Everyone thinks that the inscription she made so...
Sounds kinda like a wish, but if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Don't worry. We usually ask Tlasoli to help with her method. Without the right angle...
That's true. In the end, making wishes to it, but using it as a journal for your... Well, as long as you don't suddenly... And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. Still, it's really strange, given...
At least I was really worried about their family. Huh?
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid
Right. What's going...
So you'll be going to Nechka's birthday party too, Shilonin?
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tlasoli, too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe. Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's a... Then let's just go and ask.
Huh? Wait a sec. If we ask Nechka, then...
But if you don't ask her, then how we... Here's another idea. Perhaps...
But shouldn't we give it a little more... Shilonin, have you really never asked her what she would like the most?
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it.
No, that's terrible. Let's just go ask Nechka. Anyway, could you...
Well, it's a little difficult. The premise of the book, but after defeating... In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the Demon Lord. Before... I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left. The other version was released only in the revised version. However, the revised version was not well received. The store owners even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is... Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nichka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition. I picked out a copy that, if you're interested, I can... Oh, and here...
So that's how they're trying to sell up.
Let's get going.
Go on now, Iengu. Nichka is still resting.
Hey, Tlisol!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonin is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nichka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the book for her. There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most popular options.
Let's go inside. Oh, Shilonin used to love drink. You were already a big girl by the time I finally...
Oh, Auntie, Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Iengu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's get it.
Sorry. Nichka's illness has been flaring up recently. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. Have a seat.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolate? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter.
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the children of Echo.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolate, and let you...
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after that.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you...
Because the layout of this place is let me see,
That's right. I remember you used to, but you're all grown up now. That's how Nichka sees Shilonin too.
Well, yeah, I'm here now.
You said Nichka asked... Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to...
Oh, really? Well, yeah,
Don't be too hard on yourself. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became...
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie.
But that doesn't change the fact that I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder...
Oh.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at this...
If that day really comes. If you ask me, but now that she is gradually recovering, I've also get Nechka's illness actually originates from that night. I was in the tribe, having a before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some... I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to... Oh, Nechka, my daughter. My Nechka. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work. And I was the one who left her home alone. Oh.
Whoa, hey! She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she?
Sorry. I just can't... Phew. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight?
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make. And...
You 3 just need...
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't...
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shallon and...
Nah, both are fine with me.
Oh, come on now. Anyway...
Cup of grain fruit!
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I ordered a bunch of... Come on, Shallon.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my...
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then...
All right,
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. It is... No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet.
a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be... No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
I just saw... Hey, you there!
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was... Never mind that now. Those monsters...
Shilonen, we... Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters? Let's go help...
Overruled!
Clouds high. The birds call.
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
All right, that should be it for the monsters. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck.
Strange, we didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver. It's the main road in and I don't know what happened. Tlasoli, if she comes back, Nechka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have played with her before. Strange.
Look at that. He has a blaze gem inscription too.
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. I'll carry these bags, and you two can...
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having trouble remembering? Paimon not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling of.
Once you live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing strange. Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise.
Let's do this then!
Ah, you're finally back.
Oh, yeah, we, ran into some.
All right.
Whoa, there's so much tasty.
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't.
Paimon will help herself. Paimon will have some of this, and this. Ooh, and this!
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already.
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact. But it's okay. Even if she will never again know that
What?
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nechika's soul. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather, she can no longer.
Huh?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right? Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint and weave the threads again. But the case of Nechika's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two, and the portion of the books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss. As one example of that, she's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset this lady who's been taking care of her so much, but I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Why is she stuck here in this house? Nechika really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her.
So you plan on recreating Nechika's woven scroll, all by.
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out. These things aren't cheap.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscriptions suddenly became popular. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing Blaze Gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving. The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this Blaze Gem inscription as a bona fide. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated at any Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Shilonen. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechika and restore all. I want to forge an ancient name for Nechika that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyab's assistant, but your plan wouldn't need you to do any of. Your Blaze Gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use the inscriptions to form a massive memory bank, and the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the Blaze Gem inscriptions took away any memories related to Nechka?
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past?
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin. You're as outstanding as ever. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka and allow her to
What? Wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person?
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. This is the central inscription that controls all, which will also
You made all of this yourself, Tlasoli?
Yes. It was lots and lots of work. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still far from... I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up to this central inscription.
I thought you just modified...
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like that.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get otherwise, Nechka won't have any chance of she won't remember me. And she won't even... When that time comes, she'll be left to drift around the world all alone, unknowing she is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother, or as a name engraver, I can't simply stand by and let her...
Shilonin!
I'll take the central inscription with. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and use it. I won't make any promises until I've checked. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordered...
Huh? What was that no-
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Nechka, don't try to get out of bed.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription. You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The work... Oh, yeah, that's not... It's just that the workshop is cluttered with... Everything's piled... Kachina, after entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then, boom! The forging blueprints came crashing.
Oh
no! She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes.
Yeah, you're an artist in it, but it seems or like...
Well, my primary, you probably heard. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain and as a name engraver. But more importantly, and to do that, I have to collect it. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to for stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered. I must gather other related stories. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details. And only in true stories can you find the author. And this is the only way for the spirit to become.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details...
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to, well, take from the moment you appeared in this world. Some person had, and that person then condensed this blessing into. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. And with this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk in.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the... But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And the traveler always had... Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes. Paimon's always flying. Of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about...
Anyway, this is what Plisoli told me. And to be honest, I've...
But doesn't that mean you...
Well, that's not entirely true. You know, I am...
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back. Come on, let's go disassemble. Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the...
I'm going to... Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still... Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a... Only after we've... If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have...
Oh, so you'll be able...
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary, unfinished ancient... But since it's a central inscription...
So, Shilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names? Or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share which is, names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. They allow the world to become more orderly and, for example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, these names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost a technique. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect, after all, creating an... Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient, giving someone a name is a subjective expression, but giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. If ancient names are nicknames, so the best I can do is gather all the information I could, and even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself...
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Sheila.
Phew, now I'm curious. Of course, this is also my line of...
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons.
Yeah, but you should keep observing my work. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smith. Bring it! Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. When the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Shilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. More or less, yeah. I can show them to you when we next find the... let me see. Start...
Whoa! A superheat Plasoli Central So are you done checking the inscription, Shilonen?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
That means we can help
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also just going to go ahead and share both, so...
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, what are your thoughts on absorbing memories? I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial explanation. I've never been... It's, hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memory. By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this...
Accomplices? You mean...
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this blaze gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices or signs that she intends to put it to such uses. From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility as yet to be The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this blaze... I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate with the help of the Wyab, granting them the power to read information kept in the ley line. In this process, the Wyab actually function like relays, helping the ancient name bearer sense the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the Wyab from the process and don't use any tools, then finding a specific story, trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river. Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babbling madman who talk... Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line. And, Nechka, there's no way Auntie would let Nechka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. She'd only be overwhelmed. And considering that Nechka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be... Only Aunt Plasoli can help her. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nechka's Wyab to help her extract the corresponding... In an ideal world, This would be perfectly fine, as long as every extracted memory is correct. Nechka would and I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that Auntie remembers about Nechka. But Auntie is not a Wyub. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlasoli
Names are blessings for the future from people standing... I've also made up my mind.
Shilonen.
Yes, here's some research that I've done. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's past. We'll plan a set time frame to... If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen.
Auntie,
Using technology for ancient names.
Yes, it's a major departure from the tech, but once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine. I'm willing to
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nechka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her...
How could I just hand her a birthday present that I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then...
No, it's just an old book.
Oh, is Nechka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Nechka, don't hurt yourself.
Shilonen, is that you? You're Nechka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlasoli package up the book that Shilonen brought?
No, she's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Shilonen. It's one I bought for her before. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now. Oh, it's all my fault. You wasted your money and now it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nechka enjoys it, that's...
Oh, right. Nechka probably... You're Paimon and Mr. Trav? Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nechka seems to be...
Take her for a walk. But considering...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes... Besides, what do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before?
Alright. I also happen to wait for a moment.
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be.
Oh, you can let me carry these.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun! Everything.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. And please don't. I'll be good. Let's go look for Ikno. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll.
Tosoli, what brings you to the... Oh, she seems to be doing much better now.
I hope so. Here.
Oh, thank you for bringing... I remember that Nachka would become so...
I'm sure she'd love that.
My pleasure.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her.
I would like something shaped like an embercore flower.
Mm-hmm, noted. Sorry, Nachka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nachka, feel free to... Well, I was shocked.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started. She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she...
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just, according to the story, we should be right around... Tequila prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brothers... The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer.
Then, to turn my blood...
Oh, you remembered that whole lot. Paimon finished both books, but the ending in the older version is more interesting. Oh, wait. Nichika...
That's not true.
You already know the other ending?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily? Huh?
Mom, we were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned.
Aren't happy endings always? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nachka a beautiful... But, you know, for now, let's focus...
Next, let's visit. Stay close, Nate.
Yes, Mom.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today?
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apashpalan.
I didn't expect... What do you look...
Whoa! Offering a...
She was...
Thank you for your Come on, Nachka.
Thank you.
Oh, so... It looks like you're doing much better now.
No, that's all right.
Oh,
Oh, no need to stand on ceremonial. His drills... I always come here to buy things. Oh, do you...
I have a...
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't...
Well, there are two... Come on, Auntie. It'll...
And there goes Shalon and dragging Tlasoli off to buy more stuff. Ooh, what a busy day.
I won't run off.
Paimon's favorite? Tequila, of course. He's in the old version of the story. He was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought his best. What about you, Nate? Oh, the one who was possessed by Kuali? If it wasn't for his determination, of course. Hey, Nachka, why don't we play pretend? You can be...
Mr. Traveler?
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a hat. Well, it doesn't matter.
My favorite line is...
Come here, Nachka. Look at you. You're sweating.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water.
We've picked something up for Nechka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's...
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part! Really? Oh, now that Paimon...
Let's talk later. Just try... Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back. I finished repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin.
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal? Was it used?
Yes. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. I just...
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of...
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
To be honest, the last time the call asked for why I had been...
Sure.
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked... Really?
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie.
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry.
Mr. Traveler,
Come here, Nechka.
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Shilonen, but it's already getting late. It'll be Nechka's birthday in a few days, and there's still
No problem.
Mom,
You're getting hot again. Here, you forget to take care of yourself once you... Nechka.
So...
Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right.
No, Nechka was having... Let me help care.
No, it's fine. Let's go, Nechka. It's... Thank you, everyone, for spending... Please be sure to come to Nechka's birthday party, alright?
Oh,
I understand. It's very special to
yeah.
oh.
Well... Oh.
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one I gave her is the uned... It was released long before Nechka fell in.
Oh, but I remember you were never very...
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nechka's illness is true... So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know.
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of the... Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of...
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nechka read. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nechka.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that they...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash.
I beg your pardon?
Nechka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nechka. Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nichka...
I know everything. Shilonen, help me, please.
Something's blocking the door!
Get back!
Shilonen, wait for us!
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also...
Whoa. Oops.
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place.
Time to go.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate! Yep.
One with nature.
Bring it!
Into the wind. One with nature.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Overruled.
Into the wind. finish this fast!
That was quick. That was Go on. Transfixed. Witness my rise.
Yes, you are. I'm good.
One with nature.
Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right, let's keep going.
The wind knows me. Shaka!
You got here quick.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, even though she's not my daughter yet. But
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
so you figured it out. I want to use She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
Then, who's that girl I...
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my nature. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very... Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for... As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name, It's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient... Shilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the blaze gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription, after Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark...
Don't worry, Nechka.
3,
Mom will always be with...
2,
Wake up, Nechka.
1!
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. In the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Tlasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met.
You're Nechka?
Yes, but I still don't know your name.
My name's Nepeka.
It really suits you. Nepeka, I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
Something you...
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nechka, Shilonen, you saw her. I felt her head, those gray shadows.
Have you...
She's just a little...
Enough! The person you collected among what you get. Didn't you realize when people... What could they feel? You absorbed those emotions. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nachka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful
I didn't want things to turn.
Nachka has always. Everything has long. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving. But have you forgotten the true meaning?
My ancient name.
The immovable love between you and Nachka has already been recorded in your ancient names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave, but now you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive.
Nachka is everything to me. Without end, as for blessing, but I can't say anything. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too.
You think Nachka would have... Auntie, the reason a name without a past...
Slowly now. Shilonen, Nachka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Mr. I'm fine,
That's good.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be... All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished. As, for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that,
She's already planned out everything. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nate. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation.
Well, it's all thanks to Nempeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last I tried to get the attention of many, even if all she had to do, she would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, it would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and I would be so scared every day.
You have us now. You are already super brave, and you even managed. Shilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of... Without you... Tlasoli...
So we had a part to play too! But was she not scared that someone would realize that
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nachka's... It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have this...
Whoa! And you still took it?
Well,
So you suspect...
oh, the most... But anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised... Everything is finally over.
So, what should I do now, Shilonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you...
But I don't... Everything I know is about Nachka. What she'd like to eat, which flower... I'm not her, but... I can only be like her. I don't know, Shilonen. I just don't...
Oh, don't...
But I'm scared, Shilonen. What should I do?
Oh. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasol.
A blaze gem inscription. You can make them.
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. This... it has...
But I...
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return. I can only promise you'll continue your name. Remember...
You can do it, Nepeka.
Thank you all.
If you really can't come up with what to do, we're from the same tribe after all. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh gosh. I nearly...
Huh?
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.